All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday night's main event recap. And let's be honest, this was the best Saturday night's main event of the year and of last year too. Quite frankly, it was a really good, really fun. There you go. Really good, really fun. 2 hours of wrestling, straight up wrestling. No promos until the end, but we'll get there. But it was a fun night of wrestling. It was very entertaining, and I was quite intrigued. So let's begin, shall we? Let's have my good friend Steve over here. Say hi, Steve.
WWE Saturday Night Event full show reaction at 1.
Okay, he didn't say hi, but he said something. But hi, we're gonna call him Steve because he sounds like a Steve. By the way, if you don't think he sounds like a Steve, you should post in the comments what you think what a good nickname for him, for the screen reader, would be. What would his a good nickname for him be? Anyway, because his actual name is not. I don't like his actual name. His actual name is Benjamin, and that sounds too snooty. Oh, I'm Benjamin. So, come up with another nickname for him, and we'll just invite him to the party every day. Okay, that sounds like fun. Anyway, let's get on with it. So, Benjamin, what was our first... I'll call you Benjamin for the rest of it. What was our first match of the night?
CM Punk and Sami Zayn vs. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker at 2.
All right, CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. This was a match that I thoroughly enjoyed. My only problem with it was, I swear to God, the ad breaks on this program on NBC were a lot longer than Netflix ad breaks. I swear to God they were. Netflix ad breaks are probably 4 to 5 TV ads, and they're usually short. So, like, if a match is going on, great. US viewers on Netflix will get ads during Raw, but it is what it is. Like, you can still follow the flow. My problem with tonight on NBC was the flow got kiboshed for ads, and it just didn't flow well, in my opinion, when they had an ad break really quickly into the match. It just didn't flow well. It didn't jive. It wasn't awesome. It was just kind of whatever. So the ad breaks kind of ruined it, but the match was good. I wish they wouldn't have ads, or less ads during Saturday night's main event. It would help the match flow. Anyway, first world problem right there. But anyway, so Benjamin, who won?
Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker win thanks to Bronson Reed attack.
Oh yeah, Bronson Reed, the big Australian, has aligned himself with Seth Rollins for some reason. The guy that he hit 12, I think it was 12 tsunamis on. We'll have to go find that clip and just watch it and count them. But he hit 12 tsunamis on Seth Rollins and just was like, you know what? We're going to work together, and we're just going to, let bygones be bygones, even though I cracked your sternum when I hit you with 12 tsunamis. Whatever. Continuity. There's no way wrestling fans are going to notice anything weird here. They're not going to notice anything weird here. Oh, yes, we will. Yes, we will. We are wrestling fans. You know for a fact that we're going to notice weird things because we're wrestling fans. Anyway, so he squashes CM Punk, literally. So I think that's going to be a feud coming up. CM Punk versus Big Bronson Reed, which might be a banger. Oh, that might be fun. Anyway, so that happened. Next, we had
Zelina Vega vs. Chelsea Green at 4.
We had Zelina Vega, champion, versus Chelsea Green, challenger. This was for the Women's United States Championship, and this was a fun match. It was one of two title matches tonight, and well, the person I wanted won.
Zelina Vega wins a 5.
Zelina Vega wins. So Zelina Vega is still your United States champion. That was a pretty good night, pretty good match. Everybody loves it. Good job. No real shenanigans from Chelsea's little posse. So it is what it is. So there's no real shenanigans over there. But a good match. I got my taco time when I was when that came in. So I was eating taco time while I was watching this. Good times. Next.
John Cena vs. R-Truth a 6.
Okay, this might be the best match of the night just for the fun. Because R-Truth, honestly, can do no wrong in matches. Cutting promos on mics, being silly, being funny, being ha-ha. We love R-Truth here. We love him. R-Truth took on his childhood hero, John Cena. And this was a short match, but a kind of enjoyable match. John Cena got the victory. This was not for a title. That's why it didn't say C for champion. This was not a title match. But it was a kind of enjoyable little match here. So John Cena just decided to beat the crap out of R-Truth for no reason and called it a day. And then left. And then we never saw him again. But we'll get back to that.
John Cena wins a 7.
John Cena wins. Thanks, Benjamin.
Damian Priest vs. Drew McIntyre 8.
Okay, this was a fun match, mostly for commentary. This match was. I'm getting tired of seeing Damian Priest and
Damian Priest vs. Drew McIntyre.
Thank you, Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. I'm getting tired of seeing them face to face each other. It's just meh. It's getting old. Can we move on now? Are we done? But Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre had a steel cage match. And it is what it is. They literally beat the shit out of each other, as they should. Honestly, I was not expecting a concerto tonight. Concerto was not on my wrestling bingo card for the evening. A fucking concerto delivered by Damian Priest onto Drew McIntyre, and then the concerto, and then Damian just went through the door and walked out of the match, basically symbolizing you're done. I'm done with you. I'm not even going to pin you. I'm just going to walk out the door, and I'm done with you, and I'm done with this feud. Pretty good evening. Well done, Damian Priest. Jesse the Body Ventura. Dude, please do commentary more, because he was bitching. He was bitching, going, why, if you wanted to go out, why didn't you go over the top of the cage? Why did you take the easy way out? There's no rule that says you have to go over the top of the cage. You can go through the door. That's called being innovative there, Jesse. But dude, please keep commenting, because your insight is so entertaining. Anyway, good match.
Damian Priest wins a 9.
Thank you. Damian Priest wins.
Jey Uso vs. Logan Paul a 10.
Last match.
Jey Uso wins a 12.
Yeah. Okay. Last match of the night. Jey Uso
vs. Logan Paul.
Jey Uso champion versus Logan Paul. Now, my problem, there was no issue with this. This Logan Paul, I know a lot of us hate him. In the internet wrestling community, we absolutely hate Logan Paul. For some, he's a YouTuber. He can't do it. Yeah. That storyline's getting old. I'm getting tired of the Logan Paul is a YouTuber and therefore he automatically cannot. He's an outsider. No, bro. I'm tired of that. I'll make a video on that later. I'm tired of everyone giving Logan Paul that kind of bullshit. The story is getting old. Logan Paul is a wrestler. Now, is he a nice human being? I don't know. I never met the guy. But Logan Paul is a wrestler. Stop saying because he's an outside YouTuber, he can't do this business. Y'all were happy when Bad Bunny came in and was doing some wrestling. Nobody was whining about that, going, "Oh, he's an outsider." Ah. No, none of you were whining about that. But it's Logan, so you're gonna whine about it. Anyway, good match, very entertaining, and then John Cena comes back. The guy says that said he's gonna, and he attacked Jey Uso, and then from an earlier video, you know what happened, but if you don't, I'll link it right here. I'll I'll, I'll link it right in the description. Cody Rhodes comes back and challenges John Cena and Logan Paul to a match at Money in the Bank. And quite frankly, what a great way to end Saturday night's main event. What did I learn from Saturday night's main event? I learned if they book it right, it actually means something. That was Bronson Reed returning tonight. That was huge. Cody Rhodes returning tonight, making his announcement for Money in the Bank. Huge. One of the biggest things we've complained about Saturday night's main event is the simple fact Saturday night's main event does not matter. Nothing happens on Saturday night main event that actually freaking matters in the grand scheme of things. Tonight it does. Tonight we don't hit the reset button because tonight things matter. So maybe if book it like this again, and we have something here, boys. We have something. We have a product that people might actually begin to give a crap about because it is a Saturday night and most people are not terminally wrestling fans most people are out on a Saturday going to a bar, going to a movie, going to do something. Oh, wait, movies are expensive. Going to a bar and doing something. Give them a reason to watch this. You put it on prime time for the East Coast. You put it on interrupting the news for the West Coast. Give us something that we can sink our teeth into. Just like you did tonight. You gave us something we could sink our teeth into. Something that matters. Something that changes the landscape. Something that makes me want to tune in on Monday and be like, oh my God, what happened on Saturday night's main event? What happened? What matters? That's the reality. Give us that. And we'll come back. I watched it because, well, I'm a wrestling fan and I got to make content out of it. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. And I know for a fact at least a couple of these stories are going to go over into into Monday. They're going into Monday. So give us more of that for next time. Feed us more of that. Because it helps. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. I have some laundry to take care of. I know it's late at night, but I have laundry to take care of. And I will talk to everyone later. Peace, everybody.
Google Calendar Saturday, May. Stream and video.
There you are.
Blank. Click a button, stop.